what are your motivations to continue training year after year, even after achieving such high levels in your sport?
It's a good question. It's kind of a tough one. Thinking about it, I have more than just, it's so many answers. It's like, I mean, basically the sport of powerlifting is like, it's almost like a relationship. You have highs and lows, sad times, made you ups and downs. Just you never want to be, number one, I never want to be average. Never want to be like everybody else. And the motivation to keep doing it is just like, once you get into something that you love so much, it's hard to let go. It's kind of like, it's like a relationship, like I say. It's hard to see myself not doing it. I don't worry about how I feel when I wake up in the morning. I don't worry about that I ache, that I'm sore. Oh man, why am I doing this? This hurts so bad. I would roll over in bed and kind of go like, man, I'll be all right tomorrow. You know, you go a couple days, you feel better. You train heavy, you train hard, you feel the same way. But that moment when I train, it feels so good, it feels great. Just living in that moment every time. So anytime I can live in that moment, just to be able to train that way, just to be able to have that feeling. I mean, I don't ever want it to go away. I mean, I love pushing heavy iron. I love just going as hard as I can go. I mean, even though sometimes I know I would tell somebody else, you need to take it a little easy. You need to go a little bit lighter. You should, you probably need to back off. Didn't you go heavy last week? I'll tell my training partners that. But then in the back of my head, I'm saying to myself, I'm gonna go heavy today. I'm gonna go heavy today. You just went heavy last week, but I want to go heavy today. Knowing in my mind and my body is, I know when I'm supposed to recover and how I am, but because I just love it so much. So I grew up in the sport, watching the sport, I guess when I was 10, 11, 12 years old, watching on ABC Wide World of Sports. Wanted to be a powerlifter. Started doing it in probably 1979, I guess, competing when I was in high school. Just the drive just to be the best I can be and to try to be I never looked at one lifter or one person in the world and said, I would have training partners or people around me that go, man, that guy's like awesome. And I go, he's all right. I said, look, don't ever look at somebody else and think that they're just that badass, that you can't be that badass. Because the moment you keep looking at somebody else like that, you already lost. You ain't gonna ever get there. That's the way I see it. You have to always think that all goals are achievable. You just have to believe. And so you just have to keep driving, just keep striving. Never think that somebody else is better than you or you can't be better than them. And that's just what keeps me going. Even now, I know I can't kick some of these young guys' ass, but I want to. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got it in my heart. I mean, I want to bad. I want to go up against them like, man, get this hip right, get this back right, feel good. Let's get out here and kick some ass. I mean, I want to show some of these guys off. Because, I mean, it's the same feeling I had 20 years ago, 30 years ago. It's the same feeling that keeps coming, just never goes away. So, I mean, the answer to the question is like, it's just a burning desire. It just never ends. I mean, I quit powerlifting for a little while. I wouldn't say quit it. When I retired, kind of said I retired. I still was lifting in my basement, still training, and I tried drag racing for a little bit because I'm so competitive. I mean, that was just too expensive. I couldn't keep it up. So, I'm like, I still powerlift down here, so I might as well just get back to my buddies and, let's do this, Because either I like to go 100, 1,000 miles per hour or this way or lift as heavy as I can that way. And the thing I say is just, be smart about it to a degree. Listen to your training partner sometimes. Listen to your body. Listen to yourself. Even though I say, I want to go heavy, and I do listen to my body. If I go in the gym and I don't feel good, if I know it's feeling not right, I'll push to a certain degree. I know to back off. But just keep your goals in mind and never put anybody, not to say you should have idols and people that you idolize and you think is great. Just know that never put anybody on too big of a pedestal to think that you can't knock them down. You know, just always keep your own goals alive.